Lowe's knows you've got a job to do, and we help get it done. With the MyLowe's Pro Rewards program, eligible members save more with volume discounts on qualifying orders through a quote of $2,000 or more. Join for free today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Offer can't be combined with any other discount, contract, and/or special pricing. Exclusions, more terms, and restrictions apply. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Coach, the energy out there felt different. What changed for the team today?
It was the new game day scratchers from the California Lottery. Players everything. Those games sent the team's energy through the roof.
Are you saying it was the off-field play that made the difference on the field?
Hey, a little play makes your day, and today, it made the game. That's all for now.
Coach, one more question.
Play the new Los Angeles Chargers, San Francisco 49ers, and Los Angeles Rams Scratchers from the California Lottery. A little play can make your day. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 years or older to purchase, play, or claim.
Yeah, we are out at JMO's Bowl, getting ready for another edition of the Faribault Coaches Show. We tried to rename this, but it just never has stuck. Royal Ross is with Gordy Cosfeld here. We've got a couple of tennis players. We've got their coach. They're having a good season, too, the girls' tennis team. We're looking forward to visiting with them. Royal, what do you want to say about the great food at JMO's Bowl?
Yes, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Faribault Coaches Show. Like Gordy said, we tried to rename it, but this just works. You know, the Coaches Show just works. We don't just talk about sports. It can be any activity, so theater, band, robotics. If you have a child, grandchild, neighbor, nephew, niece, whatever, just, have them come out JMO's Bowl on Saturdays, 10 a.m., and we'd love to talk to them about their activity. But, yes, we are here at JMO's Bowl, just as we are every Saturday morning at 10 a.m., and he's really got some good things going. You know, Ryan bought it just last year and did a lot of fixing up over the summer out in the volleyball area and stuff, and he had a successful volleyball season out there with the sand volleyball courts. And now we've moved inside. Bowling started this week in leagues, so he's got a lot of activity here. A couple of specials to mention. Thursdays after 5 and Sundays after 5. $2 per game bowling. So if you're looking for something to do Thursday nights or Sunday nights, come on out. For $2 a game, you can bowl, which is a great deal. Also, got some wonderful food specials every single day out here at JMO's. Their food is really good too. He's got a great cook, a great staff in the kitchen there. They do some wonderful things with their food. So come on out, folks, and give them a try and enjoy the ribs. You know, they've still got Jerry's famous rib recipe and sauce recipe. So come on out, folks.
And if there's a juicier burger in Faribault, I don't know where it's at. I love their bourbon burgers.
Yes, they've got a selection of burgers, and they're very, very good. I think you've done an adequate job of describing them. They're really, really juicy, and they're very good. You got some great pizzas, got some great sandwiches. The pasta Alfredo here is really, really good. I've got one friend that just loves pasta Alfredo, and he comes out here, and I think he gets it every single time he's here.
I'll have to try it, because I'm supposed to not have a lot of pasta, but I can cheat every now and then.
Absolutely. We highly encourage cheating.
Not in sports, but in diet.
Yes. Just, in diet but never in sports. Never in sports.
No, never in sports. So, do you want to take control? Because you're kind of the tennis guy I played tennis when I was younger, but nothing organized, just pick up tennis.
All right. Well, yes, as you gave a good introduction here. We've got Coach Anderson with the Faribault tennis program, and then we've got a couple of young ladies here. So, Jeff, why don't you start out, introduce yourself, and then we can introduce the ladies.
Thank you. Morning, Jeff Anderson. Yep, girls high school coach. We got Annika and Bree with us this morning, both captains of our team. As you mentioned, and we were talking earlier, the team's done well this year, a good start to the season. So I'll let them share and what we're kind of going through. But and then just a kind of an outlook for this week. We've got 5 matches this week coming up. So, yeah, it's going to be a busy week, and hopefully they'll get some good rest. But look forward to continuing their season and doing well. So, Annika?
I'm Annika. I'm in 11th grade. I'm a captain. I play first singles. I believe we're 4-3 this year so far, and we've been doing pretty great.
And your 3 losses were to the 3 best teams in the conference.
Yes, they were. And a lot of our matches this week, I think we can do pretty good in and get some wins. So hopefully we can do that.
I'm Brie Velasquez-Sanchez, and I'm a senior, and I'm also a captain. And just like I have to echo what Annika said, we're doing pretty good this season. There's been a lot of improvement within all the girls, and I'm just looking forward to the rest of the season and the matches this week.
What do you play, Brie?
Oh, I play 2 doubles.
2 doubles,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
I think we asked this last year, but never hurts to ask again, right, Royal?
Absolutely.
Do the girls get to choose whether they play singles or doubles, or does the coach put them in there?
They certainly can share what they'd like, but ultimately it's kind of what's going to be best for the team. So, we do challenge matches and we have them play and we see how they perform. But ultimately, we'll listen to them, but at the same time, we want to have whatever works best for the team to, hopefully get those 4 points or more to get a team win. And again, like I said, I stress for how well they're playing, I always look at it, just go out there, do their best on the court, and then the reward is the win. So if they do well that way.
Yeah, and so, Coach Anderson, high school tennis, you have 4 singles, right?
Correct.
Four singles players. So you have singles 1, singles 2, singles 3, singles 4, and then you have 3 doubles teams, correct? Doubles 1, 2, and 3. Yep. And correct me if I'm wrong, but you can't really stack the or set it up so like you have your number 1 singles versus somebody else's number 4 singles, right? Is that a rule or is it etiquette?
Just ethical, just having your lineup of who beats who, that you should be your best, top down. The one thing is, as far as how players and where we look at our say team ladder is you could have a 2 or 3 or even a 1 player playing in doubles. So in doubles becomes a little more gray as far as where or how those fall. But as far as singles, yeah, your best players have to be 1, 2, 3, 4 type thing in the sense of playing and who beats who.
Do you have playoffs or anything? Like if the number 2 singles wanted to go up against your number 1 singles,
Yep.
if they won, would they be number 1 then?
Yeah, we'd look at that. That certainly they have opportunity to do challenge matches throughout the season.
Wrestle-offs and wrestling,
Yep.
right?
Yep. So then we look at, and if that happens, then we do flip, as you said, because there again, that's who beat who, and kind of keep it ethical.
Is that how you determine it when the season begins?
Yep. Our first week, usually we try and slam in a bunch, and it's a quick look because we don't have a lot of time to be prepared. Again, our season starts on a Monday, and this year, again, it got rained out, but we had a quad that Saturday, so not a lot of time to necessarily see, who can beat who and how the team is going to look that season.
So, Coach, you've got 5 matches this week. I assume you've got some triangulars in there, so you're not playing all 5 days, but you've probably got multiple matches on some days.
We got 4 days. So,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
Monday we got TCU, who's a section opponent, coming to us. Tuesday we get Albert Lee, who's conference, coming to us. Thursday we travel to JM, who's conference. And then Saturday we travel to Red Wing, and we're playing them, who's conference. And then Lake City's going to meet us up there and play us afterwards. So
if fans want to come out on those home matches, what time? Go through the days again, the time,
Sure.
and then watching tennis at Faribault High is a great thing to do because they've got that nice grassy hill.
It's a hill there.
You can sit up on the hill and
Yep.
watch the matches.
No, it is a great spot to come watch, and like I said, girls are doing well, so it'd be, and then the weather's supposed to be still really nice. Monday, TCU, we start at 4:30, and then Tuesday with Albert Lee, we start at 4:45. So conference is just a little later. It seems they pushed that back for some reason, and they didn't take into account, the sun going down early, but, that's the high school league, I guess.
What are you projecting for your win-loss on this week alone?
Again, I look at that. Monday, Tuesday, we should be very competitive with our matches. Again, just for how the team's performing, it's probably going to be close with both of those as far as a 4-3 type look or 3-4. It's going to be either or. Thursday, JM's always a solid team. Again, a Rochester team with a lot of, opportunity to indoor and year-round sort of coaching. They're not what they once were. So, again, it'd be nice to see our girls be competitive that way. And then, again, Red Wing and Lake City on Saturday. Again, two teams that we should be competitive with. So it's going to be, like the girl said, a fun week and very competitive. And as long as we're in the right spot and, on the team and on the court, we should do well.
All right. Well, let's turn it over to the ladies here and get their thoughts. What do you think about the upcoming 5 matches in a week? That's a big
and
big
if
task.
you could mention who is talking, so because the radio people can't see us, right?
So this is Annika. I'm excited for the next 5 matches. It's a lot, but I really think we can all do it. Like Jeff said, there's a lot of close matches, and they're great teams, but we're great also, and I think
pretty darn good too.
Yeah, we can do really great, and I hope we do.
So you guys lift weights in season or do anything like that?
Not really, but we tend to do a lot of drills, just like that.
No, because to play tennis, you've got to have a strong core, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
And legs, strong legs too. People, think it's an arm and upper body sport, but you got to have some good legs too. Not only for quickness, but also to get on a lot more power in your shots. Just like in golf, the lower body is a big part of the game. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Do you have special workouts you do to strengthen that part of your physique?
Not really, but for our practices, we normally do warm-ups. Some of them consist of just stretching, and then we also shuffle, do karaoke, and that kind of helps us with our footwork.
Bree, what do you think of the season so far? What are your thoughts?
So far it's been going really good. For this upcoming week, like Annika and Jeff said, it's going to be really competitive, but I think it's going to be a fun competitive, that we have a chance to win possibly, and I hope we do win.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we keep playing how we've been playing, I think we have a really good chance. And I'm super excited for this week and then the rest of the season as well.
Great. Now you're a senior, correct, Bree?
Yeah, I'm a senior.
All right. Any big plans for next year? Do you know yet, or?
Not really. I've been applying to colleges. I really want to hopefully double major in accounting and cybersecurity,
Okay.
but I'm not so sure on where I want to attend yet.
Okay.
I've been accepted to some colleges, but I'm not sure yet.
Okay. Well, that sounds like 2 very, very good majors. Lots of job opportunities.
Yeah, in demand too.
Definitely.
Double major.
So, well, Mankato State on your list?
No, not really.
St. Thomas on your list?
I was thinking of St. Thomas.
Okay, because I have degrees from both those schools, so they're kind of near and dear. How about South Dakota State?
I was
Be a jackrabbit.
looking more at NDSU maybe.
Oh, I went South Dakota State too. Love it. Great school. Very, very fun school because it's not oversized. It's very personable. At least it was 40 years ago. But whatever. So, what are you thinking for the rest of the season here? I mean, you think you got some? Are you building up a good mentality, a good team mentality for the playoffs? And
I would say so, yeah. As a team, you're saying?
yes, as
Yeah.
a team. Yep.
I think we've been pretty positive this season, and I feel like that's always a downplay to tennis. It's really rough sometimes mentally, but I think this season we've been really staying in focus of maybe we shouldn't be as negative as we think to ourselves. So I think positivity is definitely a huge play into this, and it's been going really good this season.
Good. Good
Who's
deal.
your partner?
My partner is Allison Kramer. She's a freshman
Okay.
at the high school.
You guys get along well?
Yeah, we get along.
How's the overall camaraderie on the whole team? Pretty close team, or?
Yeah, I would say we're pretty close. I feel like we've definitely gotten way closer, going more into the season.
Okay.
At first it kind of feels we haven't played tennis in a while together, so it's oh. But now we're getting really close together.
And do you have some new ladies on the team this year?
Yes. Yeah, we have.
I would assume the freshman has got to be fairly new, or
My partner? Oh no, she's been
she
playing.
played as
Yeah,
an eighth
she
grader?
played.
Okay.
I think we have about 2 new girls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've got a good base from last year.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, you had a really good tight team last year that,
Yeah.
and what I'm talking about is getting along and camaraderie and just having fun, basically. Would you say that's true?
Yeah, I say that's definitely true.
So do you work it out that you go to the net more than she does, or vice versa?
I think she's definitely better at the baseline, my partner. She's really good at like getting the balls back. She moves back and forth a lot, and
you're good at the net?
I would say kinda, yeah. It depends. Sometimes I miss them, but like it's the effort that counts.
Yeah.
So you enjoy playing doubles, I can tell.
Yeah, I really like playing doubles. I just like having like my partner to like I can rely on them, they can rely on me. I think it's really nice. Like I don't know how Annika does it, but like I couldn't play singles.
Annika, you ever play doubles?
I played doubles a couple times last year with Grace Brazil, but this year I've mainly been playing singles. But yeah, I prefer singles.
Do you?
Yeah.
Control of your own destiny.
Yeah.
Hey, Coach, what's the coaching like, in-match coaching like in high school tennis? The pros have gone through some real dramatic changes probably over the last 5-6 years in coaching and stuff. So are you able to coach during the match and,
Yep.
almost have like a timeout and talk to the players?
Yeah, great question, because this year there was a change. Before, it always was after the third game that we could go only on changeovers, that we could talk to the players. Now we can talk after that third game anytime. So if we want to make a comment, or similar to college-esque type, where they can make a comment or a suggestion, it's supposed to just be a quick 10-15 seconds, sort of, not something that you meet and greet and kind of spend time, but it gives you at least opportunity when you're right there and you see something, you can share a comment to the player. Because a lot of times as a coach, you're not in the right spot when there is that changeover to be able to get to that player to give them suggestions or things to look at, or even just encouragement that they're doing really well, that how they're playing.
And then also, quite honestly, if you see something and then you have to wait, I mean, basically 2 games for a changeover, to go talk to the player about it, they're not even going to remember which particular point you're talking about, or at least there's a good chance.
Correct. And that's where this is great. This was a good change, to allow us to, at that time and moment that you're right there to make a suggestion to the player. And again, like I said, it could be just encouragement to, that was a great shot, keep that going, to, maybe keep an eye on their attacking your backhand, whatever it may be, type thing.
Exactly. Yep. All right. Well, let's go back and to the ladies, because they're more fun to talk to. Quite well. Sorry, Jeff. Yeah. No. Talk to me about the beginning of the year. Did you were you worried about numbers or anything? Who was coming out, or did you have a pretty good idea? Did you guys stay in touch over the summer?
Well, we did have a couple captains practice. Yeah, we have a group chat where we can talk to each other, but we've played a lot throughout the summer. We had Wednesday practices where everyone could come out on the courts and practice. And
now, is that captains only, or can coaching take place during the summer? Out of season, basically.
Yeah, we can coach during the summer as long as we get an approved waiver from the high school league.
Okay.
So, through the end of July always. So we do that, and we'll, like Annika said, Wednesdays we usually do have that opportunity.
Okay, good. Did you have good attendance during that, Annika?
Yeah, I think so. A lot of people from the girls' team and boys' team came.
Good.
So, and it's good for us to play each other too.
Is there ever any opportunity for mixed doubles in high school tennis?
No, there is not, but in a lot of like local tournaments you could enter for
Would you like
mixed
to
doubles.
see it?
In high school? I'm not sure. I'd have to see about that, but
Coach, let's go back to you on this subject. What do you think about, like maybe, the girls' season, you can have 2 boys on the team for 2 mixed doubles teams, and during the boys' season, you have 2 girls on the team for, 2 mixed.
It would be interesting. I think, probably as an exhibition, just to see how that would work, could be something to try. The tough part is again, going back to numbers and participation. Because right now we've got basically 12/13 because we have a 6th grade student on the team who can practice with the team but can't participate. And so that's right. Our numbers are tight. So if all of a sudden there's a conflict with 1 or 2 players, we're barely getting our varsity covered.
Yeah, and that's unfortunately common in today's high school athletics and many sports,
right.
Many activities, not just sports.
Yep.
You know, I know our swimming numbers are low. They're putting up some really good personal results, but when you just don't have the numbers, it's tough as a team aspect, correct?
It is, and you look over the course of the years, you know, back in the day, there used to be multiple 3-sport athletes who were going out and participating, and now I think, I want to say last year maybe it was 4 or 5 or something like that. I mean, it's just it's eroded down to, you know, single digits, and that's tough to have, you know, all teams be able to have numbers to participate and compete well.
Yeah, the specialization of high school sports is really, I want to say, been pushed, but it's almost by necessity, where if you're going to be a premier high school athlete and want to go on in college, you almost have to specialize nowadays.
Yeah, and the tough part, though, is, you know, you hear the college coaches or even, you know, say professional athletes, the multi-sport athletes and the ones that actually do well were multi-sport athletes. So it's such a conflict of what you think versus what there is. The tough part, too, is when you specialize, you get overuse injuries. A lot of times there's things that then sideline the players. Yeah. So that's, you know, you would love to see everyone be doing a 3-sport type season. But, you know, that it doesn't really always happen.
It doesn't always work, yeah.
For me, the one thing that I look at is, you know, it's kind of a 4-letter word, is work. Is kids should be participating and enjoying school and having a fun time. And you've got plenty of time to work once you get out of high school or college.
Say that again.
Yeah.
But, you know, work, you know, also builds character, and, you know.
It does, but at the same time,
there's benefits and pros and cons. Like
pros and cons, right.
Else. So, Annika, do you participate in any other sports or activities of any kind?
My only sport is tennis, but I am a manager for the boys team in the spring, and I also practice in the off season, like during the winter, springtime.
Okay. Do you go to any tennis camps?
I didn't this summer, but last summer I went to Gustavus Tennis Camp.
They have a very good camp.
Yes, they do, yeah. And me and my friend, we learned a lot, and it was a really great camp. So.
When you manage for the boys, do you warm up with the boys?
Sometimes. Sometimes we do, if someone needs a partner, but yeah.
No, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Needs a hitting partner. How about you, Bree? Any other sports or activities of any kind?
So my only sport is tennis, but I am really involved in the high school. So I'm in math team, I'm in student council, I do DECA.
See, now those are the exact other activities that we're talking about. So will you come back sometime and talk to us about those other?
Yeah, I will. Yeah,
we'd love to talk to you about them.
Especially for DECA.
Okay, yeah, we talk to DECA once or twice or 3 times every year because we've got such a strong DECA program. But we would love to talk to you about city council, you know, the student council, and you know, I think you said math.
He's on the city
math team, yeah. Are you actually?
I am.
That's really cool.
City council, yeah. People actually elect me. Can you believe that? I still can't. Yeah.
Not many people run.
Well, that's true. Yeah, we need people to run. But we would love to talk to you about those things. So, you know, after the tennis season winds down and you have a free Saturday or something, come on out and talk to us about that.
Yeah, I will for sure.
Yeah.
I think it would be fun.
Yeah.
I think it would be too.
So what are you in student council?
I'm the senior class president for student council, yeah, with another girl because we both tied.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're both senior class presidents.
You guys didn't play rock, paper, scissors or flip a coin?
No.
Or a wrestling match or anything? You just,
Cool. You give a speech or what?
I think so. I'm not sure how it's gonna work out because there's 2 of us, but I guess we'll figure that out like towards the end of the year. But yeah, they usually give a speech. The senior class president does.
Well,
promising them a candy bar after every class.
I think you both should have the opportunity to give a speech, maybe a little bit shorter, you know.
Yeah.
But I think you should both have that opportunity. So, good deal. That's awesome. And then we
Are
have
you
DECA
interested in
coming
future
up.
politics? Will you be on a city council?
Yeah.
Maybe. I was actually thinking of it because I went to Girls State over the summer.
Okay.
And it was like all about government, and it was like actually like really interesting, like especially just like in the local level.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe in the future.
Do you like getting harassed a lot?
No.
Called names, put down.
Not at all.
Well, then you don't want to be on the council.
Yeah. Or any other politician for that matter. You like people stopping you just on the street and saying, "Hey, are chickens legal in town?" No, they're not. If you're listening, but no, you hear a lot of that. So yeah, I can see that would be wonderful if you would be a future politician once you get through your college.
We need more young people in our nation's capital.
Yeah,
We
absolutely.
got a lot of older people there. I mean, older than Royal and I.
Oh, yeah, like 20, 30 years older. So, yeah,
Yeah.
You know, my own personal opinion, not that we should talk about politics here, is we need to have an age limit in our nation's capital, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
When you're falling asleep at meetings at 80 years old, you shouldn't be on the Congress.
Well, if you're falling asleep at 50 years old, you probably shouldn't be in Congress. But,
Well, that's true.
that happens. That happens. So,
Hopefully you're not
all right,
falling
we've
asleep.
got about 2 minutes left. Anything you ladies want to wrap this up with? Any words of encouragement? Or tell the fans to come out and watch you this week. You've got 2 home matches, I think I heard. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely it would be awesome to see more people like to come and watch tennis. So definitely for sure Monday and Tuesday against Hourly and TCU. You have anything to add?
Yeah, if we really like the support, so if anyone could come and watch us, that would be great. And then also, if you're in high school, middle school, if you're interested in tennis, that'd be great. Like, just come down.
come down and watch and just
Yeah.
check it out.
Yeah.
How about you, Coach? We got a minute left or so. What are you thinking here for the wrapping it up for this?
Yeah, it's just flying by. Again, 5 matches this week, and 3 weeks from now we're going to be at Big 9. So the season, and shortly into sections after that. So the season just kind of flies by. But yeah, if you want to see some, great play, Monday, Tuesday, it's going to be, I think, great matches out there. So come on out and enjoy the weather. And like you said, that hillside is a great spot to sit on and get to see everything. So not a bad thing. And to Annika's point, yeah, if there's any kids, any age, boys, girls, interested in tennis and want to see what it's like, because our numbers are slowly dwindling, and it'd be great to see a higher participation. So always encourage that. And we do a lot of stuff in the school with Ryan Lucan has a program in Little Falcons type thing that he kind of runs, that we go out and kind of help, the elementary kids. So hopefully some of that, some of those kids want to come out in the near future.
All right, well, good deal. Well, I wish you guys the best this week, and I look forward to talking to you again. I mean, you've been really great at coming out, and both the players and the coach coming out throughout the season, and we certainly appreciate that, don't we, Gordon?
Very much.
Yeah,
very much.
One thing I forgot to mention out here at JMO's Bowl is they have a little bit of excitement going on just today. They have high school bowling today starting at noon. So if you want to see some of the best high school bowlers in the South Central Minnesota area, come on out to JMO's Bowl, noon today. You got varsity and they got JV, so you can come out and watch some bowling and see how that runs. And like I said, grandkid, niece, nephew, neighbor, whatever you've got, if you have a young person in your life, get them involved in some activities, whether it's sports or school activities. So I am Royal Ross with Trek Properties. We are proud to sponsor this Coach's Show every single Saturday. Trek Properties, local professional real estate company right here in Faribault. Our office is across the street from the post office, and we have many divisions: homeowner association management, residential apartment management, storage management, commercial division, and we also do sales and leasing of properties. I specialize in sales. I'm a licensed realtor, so if you need
the Southern
Coach, the energy out there felt different. What changed for the team today?
It was the new game day scratchers from the California Lottery. Players everything. Those games sent the team's energy through the roof.
Are you saying it was the off-field play that made the difference on the field?
Hey, a little play makes your day, and today it made the game. That's all for now.
Coach, one more question.
Play the new Los Angeles Chargers, San Francisco 49ers, and Los Angeles Rams Scratchers from the California Lottery. A little play can make your day. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 years or older to purchase, play, or claim.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody. Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have Leaf Filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/day to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
That's leaffilter.com/day for your free gutter inspection today. See representative for warranty details. Promotion is 20% off plus a 10% senior or military discount. One discount per household.